So a couple of the people with Donald Trump who were indicted by Fulton County DA Fani Willis, they wanted an expedited trial. Kenneth Chesebro and Sidney Powell. They were like, hey, we want to go to trial. Fani Willis said, not a problem. We're good. Let's go. Yesterday, Sidney Powell pled guilty. Today, Kenneth Chesebro pled guilty. Pled guilty to a felony count. I tell you what, Matt, these folks were messing around, and now they are pleading guilty. They're going to have to testify against the other people involved. Trust me. So here you have a number of people indicted. Three have now pled. Here's my advice to the rest of these people. Man, you better go cut you a deal as fast as possible, or otherwise you're going to be last man, last woman standing.
First, I want to say about Fani Willis, I don't know if you know, but you know, happy homecoming to my fellow alumnus of the illustrious Howard University. But this is what we talked about happening, Roland. I knew this was going to happen, and I read about both of their plea deals. I don't think they explicitly mentioned Mr. Trump. But what I think is especially important for people to realize about this is one of the things that is sacred in the lawyer-client relationship is communication and privilege. So one of the questions I had was, how do you pierce that, right? Because a lawyer is entitled to advise their client, to give them advice in their interest. But one of the ways that a lawyer can break privilege is if he or she has to respond to accusations about their conduct. So I tell you all that to say that should let people know there's some pretty compelling evidence here against both of these attorneys, because they're not normal defendants in that a lot of their communications and involvement in what might otherwise be termed a conspiracy might be privileged. So for both of them to ask for speedy trials and then cut deals, this goes along the lines of what we're talking about on the show and have for many weeks now, that people were going to start dropping like flies. And that's exactly what you're seeing. And obviously, Mr. Trump's team is looking at the evidence here. But if I were representing him on his criminal defense case, this would concern me mightily, right? Because not only have they cut deals and not only have those deals gotten them out of hot water, and they're the first deals, but their deals both require that they testify truthfully against the other co-conspirators. I don't know what that looks like against Mr. Trump, but the problem is, if I'm a prosecutor, I say this is not only somebody that he conspired with, this is somebody with whom he conspired, with whom he had the highest level of purported trust, somebody he can give secrets, who is legally bound to not divulge those secrets. So I don't know what that means in the larger context of the prosecution of Mr. Trump, but just from the outside looking in, it would concern me mightily if I were on his team, and it would concern me as to the strength of our defense, because now people he's talked to in the most intimate of terms, if you will, as it relates to the actions, are now going to have to sing like canaries, and that's going to be a big problem for him, I would suspect.
I mean, the thing here, Mike, is these are the two leading figures who were in the room when these things were going down. And so what's interesting to me is that they play it, and based upon one story that we saw, the Trump team was shocked, was absolutely shocked to hear about these plea deals.
Well, that's hilarious right there. But first of all, yes, you know, Fani Willis is brilliant, and she graduated from Howard University. Now, I didn't graduate from the illustrious Howard University. I graduated from Wayne State University here in Detroit. But Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated was founded at Howard University, so I do have HU in my blood. Now, I said that pipe down, Kelly. Now, I said that this was going to happen. None of these people are willing to go to prison for Trump. He's not going to become president again, most likely. He won't be able to give them a pardon because this is a state case, not a federal case, so he can't pardon them here. So you're going to have more of them turning state's witness, taking plea deals. They're not willing to go to prison for Trump, and this is a key piece of the puzzle here, Chesebro, because he was central to organizing the fake electors, the fake slate of electors plot, and this spread over 7 states, including the state of Michigan. Okay, so he knows a lot more than a lot of these other people, and it's going to be a whole lot of them singing, and a lot of people are going to go to prison. I think Trump's going to be convicted in this case as well. So once again, it's important for everybody to understand the main reason why you have this prosecution is because Fani Willis was voted into office. Okay, you have the right prosecutor voted into office to actually take action against people who are violating the rights of Georgians, especially African Americans in Georgia who voted for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris.
So the thing here, Kelly, a lot of these legal analysts and experts were saying, Fani Willis, what is she doing? She's being too aggressive. She's not ready for trial in October. Looks like she was right.
That's absolutely right. And if you are a good prosecutor and you have a fabulous team, of course you're going to be ready for trial, because let's think about it. She had 2 years worth of stuff to build on. And if she started from the time it happened, it's been 2 years. So in my head, that seems like ample amount of time to get ready for a case. So it's not like, oh, the charges were filed and all of a sudden we got to scramble to get a case done. No, that's bad lawyering, frankly. And, you know, I think it's the hubris of Trump's team and Trump's cronies team thinking that, you know, they had absolutely nothing to worry about for these past 2 years, even though the writing was on the wall for it, such that they haven't prepped at all. So it really is on them that they're scrambling for these things. And that's probably why you got these deals on the table right now, because they're not ready for trial. And frankly, I feel like these people know that they did some dumb crap. So all's well that ends well in my book. I think this is fabulous.
We're going to talk about Jim Jordan. Man, he just keeps taking L's. You're watching Roland Martin Unfiltered right here on the Black Star Network, broadcasting live from Newport Beach, Baptist Church in Atlanta, Georgia. Back in a moment.
Hopefully you learned a lot today, and be sure to register for the online history classes that I teach on Saturdays and Sundays. Saturdays, normally 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I teach ancient Kemet, the Moors, and the Ma'afa. Understanding the transatlantic slave trade, what they didn't teach you in school. Visit our website, theafricanhistorynetwork.com, theafricanhistorynetwork.com, to register for the online classes. And right on the homepage, scroll down, you see information about our radio show. We're on Sundays, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We broadcast on our social media platforms. My class is Ancient Kemet, one of the original names for Egypt, the Moors, and the Ma'afa. Understanding the transatlantic slave trade, what they didn't teach you in school. We deal with thousands of years of history and what leads up to the transatlantic slave trade taking place. Okay, so you can join us Saturday, October 7th and 14th, and 21st and 28th, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a couple of videos here you can watch as well. To the previews. The class is on sale $80, regularly $130. We do the sessions live. All the sessions are archived and recorded. Actually, we dropped the price to $60. So on sale $60, regularly $130. We do the sessions live. All the sessions are archived and recorded. You can go back and watch them anytime. Okay. So even after the class is over with, you still have access. So a year from now, 2 years from now, you can go back and watch the entire course. Sundays, I teach Black resistance movements from the Haitian Revolution, U.S. Civil War, Civil Rights Movement, and Black Power Movement, 1800 to 1968. So we're going to have another session of this class coming up October 14th. Okay. Sunday, October 15th. We'll have another session of this class coming up Sunday, October 15th. So as soon as you register, you can go watch the previous classes. This class is on sale $40. As soon as you register, you can go back and watch the previous classes, and you'll be ready to join us Sunday, October 15th. Also, if you'd like to stop it for information, you can support the African History Network, $ the AHN show through Cash App. $ the AHN show through Cash App, also through PayPal, paypal.me/,
/the AHN show. The Hustlers keep doing the research, stay on the air, keep broadcasting, pay some of the bills. All right, we have to get out of here. Remember, right now it's correct wrong behavior is not over till we win Wakanda forever. And we'll talk to you next time. Peace.
Is your child struggling with reading, writing, learning loss, and a culturally irrelevant curriculum? Do you want your child to be outstanding at reading and writing and also take pride in their culture? Then you want Reading Revolution Online. Reading Revolution Online is a web-based reading support program. We serve scholars in grades K through 8, and through our innovative approach, we help them build reading confidence and cultural identity development, equipping them for success in school and life. They learn about Black heroes and sheroes through captioned videos, reading selections, and other activities. Reading Revolution Online is an experience for the whole family. Do it for the culture. Go to readingrevolution.org and